Good Thursday to you. I'm Storm Team 9 Meteorologist Patrick Ellis here with your ENC Weather update for this December the 5th, 2013. Well, another warm day across eastern North Carolina with temperatures rebounding back into the low and even some mid-70s on the board today. Tomorrow, even warmer than that. We'll likely be into the mid to upper 70s before we crash back into the 40s as we head towards the weekend. So all that and a look at this big storm system that is poised to move towards us. Thankfully, it won't have the same punch, but definitely will make an impact on your weekend and the week ahead in your forecast here in just a few minutes. Here's a look at Live Viper 9 this evening, and you see, obviously, the main weather story is this big storm system. You see sleet, ice, snow all the way back into northwestern portions of Arkansas, into southern portions of Missouri, all the way up towards Indiana. Severe storms possible into Mississippi and Alabama this evening. You see some lightning getting detected over towards Jackson, Tennessee, moving up the I-40 corridor up towards, say, Paris, and also up towards Clarksville. All of this system is going to continue to make its way up towards the north and northeast, and also make its way towards us over the next couple of days. Here's another perspective on this system, kind of on the top down, and you see that the ice is already starting to spread towards Little Rock. That is likely going to be the corridor right up, say, from Little Rock to Jonesboro, Cape Girardeau, up towards about Lexington and Louisville. That's going to be the corridor that we're going to be watching for the main problems as far as icing is concerned. Then snow comes in on the backside of this, and on top of that, we're talking about snow. We're talking about ice first and then snow as we head towards the weekend for this area. For us, we're going to be in the warm sector the entire time. Right now, we're dry for the most part. We got a couple of showers on radar, nothing too serious tonight. Across eastern North Carolina, a few little light showers over towards Lake Mattamuskeet, coming around Highway 264, pushing past Highway 94, the little land bridge there, and then we're moving up to the north, a couple light showers up into Northampton County, just north of Roanoke Rapids, up towards the Virginia state border, also over towards Rich Square. So once again, this whole system will be making its way towards us, but it's going to take its time to get here and then take its time to get out of here. 66 the current temperature at Pitt Greenville Airport, 68 at Washington, 69 degrees the current temperature at New Bern, 67 for Morehead City, 65 for Elizabeth City, and 63 over in Hatteras. So let's look at the dew points, and the dew point is the measure of how much moisture is in the atmosphere. And when you get those temperatures very close to the dew points, you have the fog setup that we had last night. Thankfully, we're not going to have as much in the way of fog tonight. We will have temperatures falling to near the dew point level once again tonight, but the issue with tonight is that the winds are going to stay up. Look at the winds, all coming out of the east and southeast at this point, and also out of the south, at anywhere from about 3 to 8 miles per hour. They will increase tonight, and that's going to help mix the atmosphere and keep things from settling in. But a couple of the lower pockets, some of the lower elevations may see the fog formation tonight. Tonight, we'll keep a slim chance for a shower, nothing too serious. A couple of patches of fog tonight, temperatures falling in the low to mid 60s. Then look what happens tomorrow. Temperatures rebound back up into the middle to upper 70s tomorrow afternoon, and we'll go with the mixture of sun and clouds. I think rain chances stay slim tomorrow, but there will be that chance again tomorrow to see maybe 1 or 2 hit or miss showers. I think the better rain chances moving here Friday night into Saturday after midnight. I think that's when we'll see a better chance for rain after midnight, and even probably after, say, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And then temperature's going to be slow to fall Friday night, but then they really plummet, and I'll show you that here in just a few minutes. Precision forecast temperatures for tomorrow. Look how warm it's going to be. 78 the high temperature in Greenville. That's what the precision forecast model is cranking out. The European model is cranking 76. The GFS about the same, maybe 77 or so. The Moss numbers are up there close to 80. So to give you an idea what we're expecting tomorrow, it's going to be a warm day. Morehead City, maybe 72, maybe on for you guys. The record high temperature for tomorrow for Greenville is 80 degrees. We're going to get very close to that. The record high temperature for New Bern is 76. We may hit that or go past it tomorrow. Elizabeth City, I think the record high temperature is 76 for you guys. We're painting 77 here on this model. 76, I think, is the record high temperature. 78 is the record high temperature for Jacksonville. 75, and I really think that it's going to be a little bit warmer than that for Jacksonville. So it's going to be a warm day tomorrow, and some of the models are painting us in the low 80s. For tomorrow. If we do see enough sunshine, would not be surprised to see that happening, but I think most of us mid to upper 70s, maybe a couple spots touching 80. After that, here comes the big storm. All right, so let's look at all of this moving towards us. This is Friday afternoon. You see the clouds going to kind of break up at times through the afternoon hours. Rain showers still back to the west. The sleet, the snow also back off to the west, but you see the frontal boundary just kind of laying itself just to our north. A couple showers through Saturday morning, and then the frontal boundary sinks in here. Showers through the day on Saturday, and also into Sunday. You see the low pressure center down to the south. That's going to kind of wrap around some showers back into the region. But look what happens back off to the west. It's another resurgence of moisture, another shot of freezing rain and ice and snow for the mid-Mississippi Valley up through the Ohio River Valley. It's just a mess on this map. Thankfully, the entire time we stay in the warm sector of this system, so we're not going. When I say warm sector, I really mean it's going to be warmer than what they're experiencing back off to the west. I don't think the Arctic air moves here, but it will be cold enough. You'll feel it as we head towards your day on Saturday and going into Sunday as well. So Friday, this is 12:45 in the afternoon. Frontal boundary is poised just to our north, but we are cranking out 70s and 80s tomorrow. Look what happens on Saturday night. This is Saturday morning. Most of us still in the 60s at this point. The cold air is still poised back off to the north and west of us, but look what happens through the day on Saturday. The cold air sinks in here through the day. It's going to get cold quick. The high temperature will likely be early in the morning time hours of Saturday, then falling through the day will likely be in the 40s by the time we head towards midday. 10% chance for a shower tomorrow, near record warmth for Friday. Mixture of sun and clouds. 70% chance for showers on Saturday. Falling temperatures through the day, probably 65 at midnight, then falling through the rest of the day down to about 40. We only make it to 45 on Sunday with another chance for showers across the area. Be sporadic, but still that better chance for showers in the forecast. Then we rise from there. 45 will be the low temperature on Sunday night, and then we continue to go up from there. By Monday, 40% chance for a shower, and we climb all the way up to about 67, 68, maybe even 70 degrees on Monday as the warm front lifts northward. And I think the rain showers cap off by the time we head towards the latter half of the midday. I think we just go with mostly cloudy skies for the rest of the day. I think rain showers early in the morning, then capping off. Then better rain chances come back in here Tuesday as the frontal boundary has its final push into the region. 60 the high. That's likely going to be near midnight, then falling through the rest of the day down to about 30. Back up into the mid-40s for Wednesday. Partly cloudy skies. A slim chance for a shower. We'll go with a mix of sun and clouds on Thursday. 20% chance for a shower. And the models, little iffy here. The GFS wants to paint some rain chances in here. The European keeps us dry with a little resurgence of rain showers back on the back end of this. Of course, the European is running colder at this point too. The European wants to run us in the 30s for highs. The GFS is running into the 40s. The Moss number is near 50. So it's going to be one of those things that we're going to have to watch Wednesday and Thursday to just kind of watch out as far as the temperature profiles are concerned. But I think at least Wednesday we'll get at least a semi-dry day and some sunshine back into the region before we get another little wave move across the area by Thursday. That'll do it for me here on the ENC Weather Update. Stay up to date with us on Facebook as well as Twitter and on WNCT.com. I'm in tonight on the CW at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock right back on WNCT. Dante Jones. And tomorrow, Friday morning for a morning edition, 5 to 7, and also on the noon show. You guys have a great rest of your evening. Great day tomorrow. Enjoy the warm weather and a great weather week ahead.